of most expensive construction projects in the world. Throughout the history of humankind, humans have always believed that bigger is better. This fact is evident from the many gigantic and expensive construction projects. From the biblical story of the Tower of Babel to the Egyptian pyramids, the Great Wall of China to the colossal skyscrapers, humans seem to be obsessed with spending every resource they have to build some of the most monumental structures that have existed. These grandiose mega-construction projects demonstrate the ingenuity and ambitions of humans since the time they left the caves and began to construct buildings. In a nutshell, it is correct to say that humans have always endeavored to build to the limits. But there seem to be no limits, aren't there? With the advancement of technology and construction designs, the size and scope of what builders can build also increase, and you will be thrilled to learn how much resources are spent constructing these projects. In today's video, I will tell you about some of the most expensive construction projects in the world. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell to be notified whenever similar videos pop in. The Trans-European Transport Network. Coming top of our list is the Trans-European Transportation Network, also called the TEN-T. The project is billed as a Europe-wide network of roads, railway lines, inland waterways, maritime shipping routes, and railroad terminals. This project is expected to cost over $600 billion by 2050. The project's main objective is to construct a novice modern transportation network that also tackles the environmental impact of transport by optimizing energy efficiency and safety. The ambitious Transport Network project integrates 9 core corridors that reflect major long-distance transport routes across Europe. The Trans-European Transport Network project has been argued to be the most expensive construction project in history. Experts project the cost of eliminating bottlenecks and filling in gaps in core transportation routes to stand at over $300 billion. And it comes as no surprise that the project is experiencing severe cost and schedule overruns. The Trans-European Transport Network project kicked off in 2013. According to a recent audit project by a commission, changes in design and scope over time have led to cost increases of 17.3 billion euros, which is almost a 47% increase compared to initial cost estimates. The International Space Station. The International Space Station might be far from the world, but it is of the world. The International Space Station construction has been estimated to cost about $150. The project is a partnership of 15 countries and 5 space agencies. The International Space Station took a decade to be completed and 30 space missions to assemble. The assembly work kicked off in 1998 and ended in 2011. The project is the largest artificial object in space. It weighs about 925,000 pounds without the crew, research equipment, gas and water supplies, and other items. It orbits the Earth at an altitude of 254 miles and travels at 17,500 miles per hour. That is 4.76 miles per second, circling the planet once every 93 minutes. The Madinat al-Harir in Kuwait. The proposed city of Madinat al-Harir, which is also called the Silk City, is the centerpiece of the new Kuwait 2035 program. The project is intended to twin the growing concern of overpopulation in Kuwait. The Madinat al-Harir city will be constructed in phases over a period of 25 years. The first phase commenced in 2019. The whole construction project is expected to cost a whopping $132 billion. The Silk City will be among the most expensive construction projects in the world. Although Madinat al-Harir City might not break the record for the world's most expensive construction project, the Burj Mubarak Al Kabir skyscraper, considered the jewel of the city, is on the match to break a record of the tallest skyscrapers in the world. The current record is held by Dubai's Burj Khalifa. The Burj Mubarak Al Kabir skyscraper will go 1,001 meters high, reflecting the Arabian folklore collection, 1001 Arabian Nights. The massive metropolis will also be home to modern rail transport, an international airport, and an international hub. The city will also include an Olympic standard stadium, retail outlets, and housing and workplaces for over 700,000 people. The high-speed rail of California. California's high-speed rail project would be the most likely candidate for the award if there were a competition for megaprojects plagued by bad luck. The high-speed rail project in California is being built by over 4,000 workers across the state. The project intends to connect mega regions of California. It will be the first high-speed rail system in the United States. The project's first phase will connect San Francisco to the Los Angeles basin in less than 3 hours, exceeding 200 miles per hour. The second phase will extend the line to Sacramento and San Diego for 800 miles. The project is not only over-budgeted, but is also experiencing several hurdles that have resulted in massive delays. Upon its approval in the year 2008, the initial cost tag of the project was $33 billion. However, because of too many hurdles, the prices skyrocketed to over $100 billion. This amounts to over 62% of the budget. The California High-Speed Rail Authority oversees the project and contends it's making progress on the rail, despite these setbacks. The Forest City of Malaysia. The Forest City of Malaysia is a luxury smart green city and residential hub being built in partnership with Country Garden. Country Garden is China's largest developer. This project is part of China's Belt and Road Economic Initiative. The construction of Forest City kicked off in 2014. The city is constructed on 4 artificial islands off the coast of Johor in Malaysia. The project is set on over 3,425 acres against seagrass, flora, and fauna. The city is budgeted to cost $100 billion and is expected to be completed in 2035. There are more construction projects still ongoing. These projects are likely to cost billions of dollars to complete. We will keep track of all construction projects and will be quick to inform you as they unfold. Stay tuned.